years ago, and even now, I'd say to a group of people, what's the cause of a slice? And I'd have a club in my hand, probably a short iron, and a ball on the floor, and they'd say an out to in swing. And I'd swing out to in, I say, well, it doesn't slice for me, it goes over there. Oh, well, because the face is, well, you never mentioned it, did you? Now, the cause of a slice is an open club face, open to the swing path. And the slice, ballistically, if you do that with an open club face, the straight-faced clubs will put spin on the ball like that. The lofted clubs, with their open, it'll put spin on it like this. So you get golfers all over the world slice long shots, pull short shots, and their best clubs are about a 4-wood, a lofted wood, and a 6, 7, 8 iron.
Now to the dreaded slice. In my experience, the most prevalent mistake amongst club golfers. Let me make one point right at the outset. Every slice that has ever been hit has been hit with the club face open. So that's the cause of a slice. There are varying ways of hitting the ball with the face open, but if the face is open, that's when the ball slices. You see, it's not sufficient to have the perfect swing. You can have exactly the correct swing, but unless the club face is square, the ball will not go straight. I'm actually going to show you by swinging across to the left here, and you'll see from where you are that I'm going to swing to the left, but the ball won't go there because I'm going to hit the ball with the club face open. I shall swing here, but you'll see the ball go in a different direction. Now, although you see me swinging here, that's where the ball's gone. Now, if there's one control of the club face, it is how we hold the club. The whole function of the grip is to control the club face. What you're trying to do is to find your impact position at address. I know when I strike the golf ball, my hands are in about that position, so I start with them there. If I were to have my hands around here at address, and yet at impact my hands are in this position, I'm sure you can see what will happen to the club face. If I were to start with them right round here, but that is my impact position with my hands, then obviously the club face would be closed. So if the ball tends to go to the right, turn your hands to the right. I don't believe it's terribly important whether you overlap or interlock or even use all fingers of both hands. But what is important is to find the angle of your hands that suits you. There's not one grip for everyone, but there's a grip that will suit you. If you tend to go to the right, turn your hands to the right. Now, I'm sure a lot of you will have noticed that you can tend to slice drivers very badly, and yet with a 4-wood, it doesn't slice as badly at all. In fact, with the short irons, no slice at all. Let me show you the reason for that. Just going to get a driver and a 9-iron here. Now, the driver is the straightest face club. It is very straight here, and therefore it hits right onto the very center back of the golf ball. If that club face is at all open, hitting the back of the golf ball, that is the diameter here, open, will tend to make the ball spin viciously in this direction, and the ball goes a long way out to the right. At the other end of the scale, a 9-iron. A lot of loft this time, and therefore if the 9-iron is open, it is going to hit so much down the bottom of the golf ball that it can't put on side spin, it will only put on backspin. Now that's the reason why a lot of golfers slice the long shots, but they don't slice the short shots. That's a ballistical reason. But if you're tending to slice, remember what I said about the grip. If the ball goes to the right, turn your hands a little more to the right. The grip is not the only cause of the slice. How you swing the club as well matters. In fact, there are golfers all over the world with their hands a long way around here, but they're still managing to slice the ball. Now, there's something I really want you to understand at this stage. We play a game whereby the ball is to the side of us and the ball is also on the ground. Now, the fact that the ball is to the side, the arc is from the inside back to the inside. The fact that the ball is on the ground, at the same time the club comes to the inside, it swings up and down. Now, it's when we get that out of cant that things go wrong. Now, the slice which starts low left and finishes to the right, that is when the body is turning correctly, but the club is staying too closely located to the body. As the body turns, the club is not swinging up and therefore not coming down and getting square. When you turn and let the club follow the turn too much, the face opens, the top of the backswing ends with the club traveling backwards. The club, arms, body are all too closely associated and we're inclined to swing everything from the top of the backswing. Now that means the impact will be very much across here and the club face will be behind the hands and will be left open. The diagnosis then is an out-to-in hit with the face open. It starts from aiming off to the left in the first place. Shoulders too far left, wrong grip. Now from there, the body turns, but the club is too closely associated to the body. This sort of thing. Now you'll see that one started straight, but it quickly went away to the right. Very, very important to address the ball correctly. You'll notice I keep bringing you back to the correct address position. If you tend to hit out to in, you don't want the ball to be positioned forward. The further forward the ball, the more we're going to hit across there. So bring the ball back in order to keep the shoulders square. With the ball in the correct position, with the shoulders square, then it is possible to hold the club correctly. That is correct. This would be wrong. From this position, the club is already going to swing to the inside. So as we turn, we swing the club up and we swing it down as we turn through. From here then, I'm on the inside. I'm going to swing it up and down as I turn through. And that's the way to do it. Let me just do the wrong and the right. The commonest slice of all. Ball too far forward, right side too far forward, wrong grip. Club now swings too far behind and hits across, and that's the worst sort of slice. The correction, ball more central, shoulders more square, correct grip of the club. Swing up as you turn, swing down as you turn through. I think we'd all settle for that one. In addition to the low left to right slice, and you'll recognize it, is the one that flies much higher, usually starts straight but then goes weakly off to the right. Now remember, the body turns but the club does not follow. That's the one we've just hit, but equally, when we swing the club up, we do not take the club straight. The club swings up to the inside. If we were to swing the club up on a straight line, then the body does not turn. The right side will tend to climb in the backswing, the left side will climb in the through swing, and the club cannot close. Appreciate, it is the correct arc from the inside back to the inside which closes the club face. When we get the shoulders and the club locked together in the same plane, the club cannot close. The out to in one, usually accompanied by a deep divot, this time swinging the club up on a straight line, the body rocking and blocking, that again is when it's going to go out to the right. Always accompanied also by a lack of balance. The body is in the way just as we strike the ball. So, you can diagnose for yourself by the shape of the slice. High and to the right, you need to work on posture and turning the body to allow the club to swing from the inside back to the inside, which will close the club. Head down too much, rock and block, that's when it goes over there. So correction, posture, turn, and as you strike the ball in the downswing, turn through, that's when it will go straight. Make no mistake, the golf swing is not flat, but equally, the golf swing is not straight. We move the body this way to allow the club to come inside at the same time that we swing the club up. We swing it down again as we turn through. The rock and block concentrate on practicing with a position whereby you can put the ball slightly higher than your feet. That helps you to get the turn. In fact, I'll hit one assuming I was in that position. The club is up this time. That encourages me to turn, and therefore I shall turn through as I hit it. Try to recognize which slice. I'm sure that will help.